So, how do we differentiate ourselves, which ultimately becomes our personal brand? For those of you studying marketing, branding, 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 what does it mean? We forget that we have to brand ourselves. Think about the people that you know in life. Think about the people that you admire the most or that you don't admire. And they will have a very specific brand. They will have something very specific to them that either you love about them or you hate about them. So your style, who are you? Who do you want to be? It starts right now. How do you dress? I mean, do you show up? If you're showing up pretty rumpled right now everywhere you go, there's a good shot that you're going to show up pretty rumpled when you get to work. And by the way, I'll just say briefly, when you get to a place and they allow you to dress business casual, remember that's what it is. It's not business casualty because again, you will be known by how you communicate your physical attitude. So, substance, and I will say this, and this is a constant thing in business, and maybe some of you have had this already with your friends. Listen, I'll call you tomorrow, okay? We'll get together tomorrow night, and you never hear from the person. Practice it now. If you say to your friend, I'll call you tomorrow afternoon, do it because you're learning how to build trust. You're learning how to build confidence with people. So, be substantive, okay? Be the person that I can rely on because that carries through and travels well in your career. And it's not something you do only when you're doing a job search. This is who we want to be. This is our brand. So now whether you're in the interview or in a networking session or whatever, brevity. I think Shakespeare said that brevity is the soul of wit. There are way too many people who just pontificate about whatever it is that they may want to talk about, and it's quite frankly boring. And what I learned a long time ago is if I'm the listener, today I'm not, today I'm the presenter, but if I'm with a client, I am all ears because I want that client to walk away thinking that I'm the greatest thing. And guess what? When people let you do all the talking, well, they just think that you are the greatest thing because they got to be on stage for that whole time. Now, that doesn't carry through in an interview. That's a different circumstance. But I'm talking about, your whole life is not going to be interviews. It's going to be networking and meeting people in all sorts of places. So, again, dozens of you, one interviewer. You have to make the call. You have to write the thank you note. You have to send the email. And folks, you're not going to win this argument with me. Go out and get yourself some nice stationery. It doesn't have to be expensive. Get your name on the top. Get your address on the envelope printed so it looks professional. I'm sure any of the local printers can do it for you. I'm happy to say that, okay, you certainly can write a very nice email after your interview. Make sure there are no spelling mistakes. We have spell check for that. There's no excuse anymore. Make sure that everything is correct. Go ahead and send that. And then a few days hence, maybe in the next week, you write another handwritten note. And by the way, you could do either. It depends. You write a handwritten note just saying, I'm still very interested. I do have other interviews going on, but just wanted to let you know I'm still very interested in the opportunity, and I hope to hear from you soon. Why do you do that? Because your name gets across that person's desk again, and they know that it's taken you 10 minutes to get the paper, write the thing out, and go to the post office. So you've differentiated yourself. So again, as I said earlier, let's start delivering our personal brand today, not just because we're going on an interview.